Hey guys, welcome back to A Servant for Our Sake. I wanted to go over Isaiah 58. Um, just reading through this chapter, and Yahweh has just like really opened my eyes to this, and I had to share this with you guys. I know a lot of people talk about they want to have a nearness to Elohim, to God, and have a better relationship with Him. And there's fasts out there that a lot of people do. But reading Isaiah 58 really opened my eyes, and I'd like to share it with you that the fast that we all think of is not the fast that pleases Yahweh. So I want to read this to you guys. Listen carefully and follow along with me. It says, Isaiah 58, we're going to read the whole chapter. Cry loudly, do not hold back. Raise your voice like a trumpet and declare to my people their transgression and to the house of Jacob their sins. Yet they seek me day by day and delight to know my ways, as a nation that has done righteousness and has not forsaken the ordinances of their God. They ask me, Yahweh, for just decisions. They delight in the nearness of God. Why have we fasted and you, Yahweh, do not see? Why have we humbled ourselves and you do not notice? Behold, on the day of your fast, you find your desire and drive hard all your workers. Behold, you fast for contention and strife and to strike with a wicked fist. You do not fast like you do today to make your voice heard on high. Is it a fast like this which I choose, Yahweh, a day for a man to humble himself or afflict himself? Is it for bowing one head like a bulrush and a spreading out of sackcloth and ashes as a bed? Will you call this a fast? Even an acceptable day of Yahweh? This is the fast that he wants from us. Listen very carefully. Is this not the fast which I choose? To loosen the bonds of wickedness, get rid of the wicked heart, to undo the bands of the yoke, and to let the oppressed go free and break every yoke? Is it not to divide your bread with the hungry? Are you feeding the hungry? And bring the homeless poor into your house? When you see the naked, to cover him, and not to hide yourself from your own flesh, then your light will break out like the dawn, and your recovery will speedily spring forth, and your righteousness will go before you. The glory of Yahweh will be your rear guard. He's got your back. Then you will call, and Yahweh will answer. You will cry, and he will say, Here I am. If you remove the yoke from your midst, the pointing of the fingers and the speaking wickedness, and if you give yourself to the hungry and satisfy the desire of the afflicted, then your light will rise in darkness, and your gloom will become like midday. And Yahweh will continually guide you and satisfy your desire in scorched places and give strength to your bones. And you will be like a watered garden and like a spring of water whose water do not fail. Those from among you will rebuild the ancient ruins. You will rise up the age-old foundations, and you will be called the repairer of the breach, the restorer of the streets in which to dwell. If because of the Sabbath you turn your foot from doing your own pleasure on my holy day, and call the Sabbath a delight, the holy day of Yahweh honorable, and honor it, desisting from your own ways, from seeking your own pleasure, and speaking your own word, then you will take delight in Yahweh, and I will make you ride on the heights of the earth, and I will feed you with the heritage of Jacob your father, for the mouth of Yahweh has spoken. Wow. Did you hear that, guys? He's not wanting us to afflict ourselves. He wants us out there helping the afflicted. That's fasting. He doesn't want us walking around in sackcloth and dumping ashes on our head and mumbling and grumbling and walking around starving ourselves. He's not asking us to afflict ourselves. That's why he says here in verse 3, why have we fasted and you do not see? Why have we humbled ourselves, afflicted ourselves, and you do not notice? Behold, on the day of your fast, you find your desire. He's not asking for that. It's amazing. I mean, it's just amazing. You want to get closer to Yah? Do these things right here. This is your fast. That's all I have for tonight. Go and read it carefully, and you'll come to the same conclusion. You keep his Sabbaths. You don't go out on Saturday shopping and doing your own pleasure. That's what he says. You fast from those things. You keep this is what pleases him. Everything that I just read, start at verse 6 all the way to 14. This is everything that pleases him. And he tells you, he'll heal you. He'll guard you. He's got your back. He'll answer you when you cry out, when you do these things. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to share that with you. You guys have a good night. I'll see you next time. God bless.